Hey, hello, I'm Tunesy. If you couldn't tell by the channel name, of course. Um, I can't really tell. I can't tell if it's gonna be on your guys' end, but the camera's very like glitching out right now. It's not laggy, but it's glitching out. But anyways, day freaking 19, guys. Tomorrow's day 20. Oh my goodness gracious! Um, and yeah, second day of freaking October. No, third. Today's the third day. Sorry. Because today for me is the first day of October. Wait, hold up. First day of freaking October. Wednesday, October 1st. Don't ask about my phone screen, by the way. It's very horrible. I need to get a new phone. But, anyways, day 19, guys. That's freaking crazy. No freaking way. I just got done freaking editing, Orlando. No, New Orleans, Louisiana. Yeah, that one was pretty crazy, not gonna lie. Today's song of the day is Witchblades by Lil Peep and Lil Tracy. The genre is emo rap and cloud rap, which I've been realizing. I've only been getting rap so far. Well, I've also got Mitski, and I think I got another one. But most of them were rap so far. Hopefully I get other ones. I'm doing a number generator, so like I'm just getting how many songs are on my playlist, and then getting a number generator, and just like generating it because I have like over 200. I have 200, 208, 2,800, 2,867, 67 freaking songs in my playlist. So yeah, um, let's get started. Oh, I didn't mention today's freaking state is Maine. Maine. That's a little top corner. I mean, that's a little end state at the end of the United States, like all the way at the pointy top. Yes, I'm a geographyist. Geographyist. I don't even know. But yeah, let's get started. Again, rephrasing myself. Don't get freaking mad. Um, today's state is freaking Maine. Um, Today's crime is the 1933 Belfast mass shooting. Also, not to freaking mention, hey, I was called out by my freaking girlfriend's mom. Okay, I know has nothing to be related to, but I was told I say massacre weird. I heard it's massacre. What's the difference, man? Like, what the heck? It's okay, I guess. Oh, I didn't mention. This one's a short one, by the way. So don't expect it to be like 20 minutes long, just like the freaking what's it called? No, not Kentucky. What's the one after Kentucky? Louisiana one. That one was 20 minutes long. What the heck? No one's gonna watch that. Anyways, on on September 8th, 1933, Adrian F. Jones armed himself with the 38 caliber Winchester rifle and 500 rounds of ammunition before leaving his house at about noon. He was wearing an overcoat. In his pockets were two automatic revolvers. He carried his shotgun over his shoulder while his rifle was in a case. The night before the shooting, his landlady said that he had been restless and rambled incoherently to himself, which he said was not abnormal behavior for him. However, he was more irritable than usual the following morning. Jones arrived at the corner of High and Main Streets a few minutes before 1 o'clock. There, he walked up behind Herbert Ellis and fired 8 buckshots into the man's back, 2 of which pierced through his chest. Ellis subsequently fell and died in a pool of his blood. Jones then walked down to Washington Street. When he was 50 feet away from the Blazo Trucking Company office, he fired more shots, which hit 3 men talking to each other in front of the building, who was William W. Blazo, the owner of the company, Raymond Blazo, his son, and Reginald B. Stanhope. Raymond Blazo died almost instantly after being shot twice in the chest. While his father was mortally wounded from his injuries, to the arm, chest, and abdomen. Stanhope was shot in the neck, a lung, and a kidney, and died 2 hours after the shooting. Another man in the doorway of the office managed to escape without injuries. Jones then shot at a man sitting on a wagon. Although the man was not harmed, the bullet struck one of his horses in the hip. Afterwards, Jones walked across the street into the Tyler blacksmith shop and barricaded himself inside. Police officers quickly surrounded the shop, as did volunteers with rifles. A few minutes later, Jones fatally shot himself in the head with one of his revolvers. And guess what? That's the end of today's story. Um, Maine's a bit shorter. This is the crazy one I found in Maine, which is an older one. I realize a lot of them are older ones, but it's okay. I'm sure you guys find that. Also, what I'm sure you guys find the older ones interesting too. But I was told by my mom that modern ones are more interesting than older ones. But I mean, I don't know. I like them both. I like covering them both, in my opinion. Although modern ones does have more information and does have more imagery. But yeah. Also, I realized a lot of the ones without trials and where the murderer just like killed himself, they don't have that much. Probably because, like I said, they don't have trials. They don't have where they were found guilty or not. They don't have where, like, the different trials, like I said. Like, he just kills himself there. Which I was always concerned on why people, like, the perpetrators do that. Because, like, why. How do I word this? Why would you kill other people instead of just getting help? I I sometimes wonder what goes on through the perpetrator's mind and like what they're thinking of when like they actually do it. Especially since it's older. It's just crazy to me, not gonna lie. But that's the end of today's video. Tomorrow's day freaking 20, guys. And then after that, 5 more days, it's gonna be in a half. No freaking way. Anyways, like I said, that's the end of today's video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this one. It wasn't rushed at all, actually. I finished the script in. Did I just break my bracelet? No. I finished the script in freaking filmmaking, I think. No, I finished it in first hour in AP Human Geography, which would probably explain why I have a D. But it's okay. I'm taking criminology next year, and that's pretty cool. It's gonna be from the same teacher. But sorry for going off topic. I gotta get back on the topic. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, this series is already almost over. Ends on the 28th, like I said. I have it on my calendar. But yeah. Also, I realized I said 29th in some of the videos. Don't listen to that. It's the 28th. Well, for you guys, it ends on the 31st. For me, it ends on the 28th. Wait. It ends on the 29th for me. I was right. Anyways, that's the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for freaking watching. I really do appreciate it. Even if I get little small viewers, I still appreciate the love I get and the viewers I get. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.